Okay, back in action. Foodified. Start with some E, and we'll get back to it. Very frisky, very spooky. All right. Oh no, why? Huh. Wait a minute. I'll fucking ruin it this time. Okay. Wait, pin a message. You want to look it up? I don't fucking care. No hints. Keep it to yourself. So guess the ELO, ladies and gentlemen. This one's going to be pretty interesting because I'm seeing what opening is going to be played. Hey, chorus. I already see some of the moves, and okay. I'm wondering something very, very interesting. Did I play this game? Okay, let's get to it. D4, D5, Bishop F4, Knight C6, E3. Aha, I don't think I did because typically I wouldn't play E3 here. I think I would just develop with Knight F3. So we have the London system. After G6. Oh shit, Knight F3. Wait a minute. No, there's no way I played this game. Okay, so London system versus, like, what is this? The King's Indian. Which is very, very interesting. Now, typically, I like to play Jobava against the King's Indian. Actually, this is not the King's Indian. This is, what the fuck is this called? This is, I'm forgetting what the opening this is for black. Because the pawn's on D5, so it's, I'm blanking. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Bishop G7, and now D3. C3 is fine, but, hello, Winnie. Yeah, C3 is fine, but it's also like, you're playing against, it's a Grunfeld. Yeah, if you're playing against setups like this, I don't recommend C3. Instead, like Knight C3, and then Queen D2, H4, Jobava style. But C3 is, it's whatever. Okay, C3, F6. No, the weirdest thing about this game is I've legitimately played a game where I've had an opponent play F6. I swear to God, this is not my game, right? There's no way. This is a random game. I have had an opponent play F6 before. But I really don't think so, because I also don't play Bishop D3. Bishop D3? No. Bishop D3 is an insane move to play here. I mean, okay, so Bishop D3, I already know this isn't my game, because Bishop D3, you actually want to put the bishop on E2 versus these kind of setups. It's completely useless here. Yeah, I don't play this way against this. Okay, so now we see E5, of course. Pawn takes, Bishop G5. Now black is just cooking. Yeah, this is 10-10 or 10-5. Time used is bottom right, top left. Whatever. Bottom right, top right. Yeah. Okay, so Bishop G5, typical. Bishop F6. Super strange move. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's probably better than... It might be better. It might be better than self-pinning with the knight. But then again, you could also... Yeah, I mean, oof, to trade off the bishop here. Okay, so black must be thinking that they're going to long castle. I think that would make sense. They must be giving up the kingside castle. I mean, otherwise, this is insane. I don't know. Okay, so bishop takes. And here, okay, we have a big moment. Okay, yeah, I think developing the knight's a little better. Also because you give up your dark square bishop and dark square control for the entire game. This is a very interesting moment. Okay, what do you do here? Do you take with the queen or do you take with the knight? This will say a lot. What would you guys take with, the queen or the knight? This is a good moment. Knight. At least 600. Yeah, this is better than 600. Below would have blundered a piece already. Actually, you'd be surprised, I would say. You would definitely be surprised. Yeah, I would always take with a knight here. But this is very telling, I think, mistake, right? Yeah. Queen takes. Now, it's not like white is winning here. Of course not. That would make no sense. But queen makes no sense because the knight wants to be here anyways. Also, there's no dark square bishop to like pin the knight in anymore. So might as well just put the knight over here, develop it for free. We want to be defending this anyways. So queen takes is a super weird move. I would never play that. Now, the logic here behind playing queen takes is I believe this person wants to long castle. So taking with the queen sets up a quicker long castle. But notably in this position, there's literally zero threat of delaying your castle by a couple of moves from just taking. Okay. Then now bishop b5. Yeah, and okay. Yeah, leech chess heal, but I could do like conversions, not that difficult. And now knight e7. Yeah, this is still like very equal. Aha, interesting. So unprompted taking the knight for no reason. Like absolute, whoa. BC. What a weird move. All right, this is already really odd. Now, I get BC though, because if you, that would completely drop the center if you take with the knight. So this position is already super imbalanced, very weird for sure. I get the idea behind BC, but at the same time, maybe taking with the knight is okay because you'll get initiative, right? Maybe you can be down a pawn and that's okay. Because maybe you can take with the knight and after queen takes, then you have bishop e6 and then you're okay. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to actually look really quick. I just want to know about this moment. I can't look move by move, but it'll tell me if you can actually take with the knight. Okay, I just want to load this up. I'm kind of curious. I guess it's actually just better to take with the pawn. So I guess that was a good decision. Don't give up the pawn. Taking with the knight, by the way, is like a dead draw. Okay, so pawn takes, knight b to d2. Typical, I mean, London system pawns, you got to put the knight on d2. You could go here, but the knight on a3 is completely misplaced. Bishop a6. Okay, so basically the point of this is saying to the white, you're not going to castle. I'm going to make your life difficult. Will white find a way to castle here? Maybe not. So bishop a6. I think this move is fine. Totally fine. But whatever. Okay, so now we see knight b3. Now, I don't think knight b3 is trash, but I think also white should be thinking about probably improving their pieces by like activating their rooks. But the question is, how the hell do they castle? The answer is they probably do not. They could probably play e4 too. E4 might even be better. But then again, I don't know. Do you ever play e4 here? Another idea is to potentially play like b3 and then c4, pawn takes, knight takes, and then you could castle. So doing something like that, no, I don't think it's stupid. I don't think it's stupid at all, because then you're also challenging the center. But then again, it's just an idea, right? But there's different approaches. Like here, you could also play like rook c1, setting up c4 next. And with c4, then you could castle. And with pawn takes, knight takes, and this is completely cooking, right? Yeah, queen c2 as well. I mean, I think there's a lot of better moves that white could have played. What's wrong with queen c2? Nothing wrong with queen c2. Typically in like London system setups, you put the queen on c2. Also with queen c2, I mean, it shuts down this immediately. So queen c2 is also great. That's why I think moving the knight again was kind of unnecessary. The idea of this is probably to put your knight on c5 and attack the bishop. But notably, if you do that, then the bishop probably goes here and it's like whatever. Okay, so queen d6 to shut down this. I don't even think the knight being here was that much of a problem to begin with, but it is what it is. Maybe if the knight was here, you could play b4 and then it would be an issue. So whatever. Now we see queen c2, and you'll see the eval going slightly in black's favor, just because this is a little more unclear than if you would shut down the fact that if you could have castled a little earlier. So like playing queen c2 before this was definitely better. Okay, now we see e4. Yeah, I think e4, it's never a bad move here. I mean, it's probably best move, honestly. And then also the problem is that, well, if you put the knight here, here's the thing. The pawn can't exactly push because obviously it's hit twice. So, yeah. Yeah, where would you put the knight here? See, instinctively, I'm like, okay, I'm putting my knight on d4. Wow, this is actually kind of funny. I think there's a funny idea here. He can c5. Okay. This is a really funny moment. Knight fd4 is amazingly inaccuracy. Very funny. Black's next move is a huge pain in the ass. Is a huge pain in the ass, by the way. What do you guys think it is? Oh my god. Black's, it is a natural move, 100% agree. What do you think Black's next move is? It's a massive pain in the ass, this next move. I'm gonna tell you what. It's a funny move too, because it's like, why is this coming here? Yeah, bishop d3, huge pain in the ass. Hitting the queen, there's just a bishop here. It's like, they're like, you're never castling. I mean, obviously, like, maybe eventually you could play like a bad move like knight c1 to potentially take the bishop, but then you're like, your knight's going to the first rank. It's funny here. I think you guys should notice is that Black's king is in the center of the board, right? And they're completely winning, right? They're completely winning. Their king's in the center of the board. They have double pawns. They have like, and it's funny. It's just because sometimes you don't even need to be to castle to win, but you still have to know how to win. When the knight was attacked, I don't know. I don't see best moves, but maybe instead like maybe knight d2, maybe knight g4. I don't know. I don't want to look at every move. It's fine. Okay, queen d2, obviously. Yeah, then c5, just kicking the knight away. And this position is just so uncomfortable for white to play. There's like no space. Black is just completely cooking here. I would be surprised if white won this. Okay, so knight e2, of course knight e2. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree gaming, just white has no space. It's just a very uncomfortable. And now black castles. Never a bad idea. Obviously, the f-pawn is gone, but who cares? Rook's asserting dominance. And now, the thing is, white can just castle, which is fine, but black definitely has the initiative here. And white definitely has a very uncomfortable game. White has no space. And also this knight's here, so it's like, how are they going to push this? And even if they can, I don't know. This becomes a very quick bind. I need advice on instructional content. Not really. I don't really do much instructional content. I would just say, have fun with it. If you don't have fun with it, it will show. So, just have fun. Okay. Knight f5. Okay. Yeah, and like I was saying, knight b to c1 it makes sense. It's not like, but here it's also maybe not as necessary, but I think it's completely fine to do. You know, preparing to maybe push your b pawns. I don't edit of editors. Okay. Knight h4. Blunder, huh? Okay, where's the blunder? Oh, okay, well, obviously there's a blunder. Yeah, okay, obvious blunder. Here you're probably supposed to, well, look, bro. Yeah, knight takes d3, yeah. Knight takes d3 and you win the pawn. Here I think we should have just moved the bishop back. That makes a lot of sense. Don't give up the bishop, give up the free pawn. And all of a sudden, this is funny because black plays a move that makes absolutely no sense, right? like literally this move makes no sense. Knight h4 is probably the most random move in this position, and it also makes zero sense. Not only because the bishop is hanging, but this move achieves nothing. It puts the knight on the rim, which is not ideal. Okay, now we just went a pawn, and now it's funny because white is totally winning. Like the eval goes from -2 to +2 for a very obvious reason. White's up a pawn. There's these double pawns. Black doesn't have the full center anymore. The knight's on the rim. Then it has to move again, and it's terrible. Your knight takes d3 was there rook f3, rook h3. What? Knight takes? Was there rook f3, rook h3? What? Rook f3? Definitely not. I wouldn't do that. With rook f3, you don't even have to take it. I think you probably can take it, but with rook f3, exactly. I think you just move the knight. Right? And then it's just like, hey, dumbass. That's what I was saying. I use OBS. But John, let me talk about the game. Talk about this later. Trying to do Gust Elo. Okay. Yeah. So it takes, obviously, queen takes c4. Yeah, c4, but it's like, yeah, c4 doesn't do much. Maybe just queen d4, hit the knight, right? Which is what happens. Oh, yeah, this is a decision and a half. Okay, what's the next move? Yeah, I don't think there's any trickery. With like a move like rook f3, you just move the knight. It's fine. The next move definitely says even more about this game. g5. You sure about that? What would you guys play here? I mean, I know what I would play. I mean, pretty obvious. But as black, c5. Good job, gaming. Bro found the blunder. c5. Black's like, oh, I gotta attack the queen. So a lot of like very one-track minded moves, I would say. And obviously that hangs the knight on the rim. Notably, queen on d4, hit the knight, c5, gotta attack the queen. Okay, great. Now we're gonna take the knight. And this one looks pretty impossible to lose for white. It's definitely doable, but if we look back a couple moves, I want to point this out. Just a couple moves ago, black was winning, and now a couple moves later, it's +5 for white. Happens to me all the time, but usually in the span of one move. Okay, now we see rook a to b8. Fine. It's like, what really are you going to do here? Activate your rooks. Great. Probably double them. Simple. Okay, white plays b3. This is fine. After pawn takes, rook takes, and then it's terrible. It's lost, obviously. Wow, pawn takes. I don't even know if you should take there. That's a decision, but it's fine. Trading off your double pawn, momentary loss. Rook takes, great move. Rook f7. Oh my god, never. What's about to happen? You know, I was in my brain. See, the way I play is like, I think of a move that's like, okay, this might be a good move. And then I'm like, why is this move a blunder? And I'm just like, here as white, I'm thinking maybe I can play rook f to a1. But I'm like, okay, if I do that, black takes, I take. And then there's rook b1, which is pretty bad. And white's like, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, that's not great. Now just take f7. Right, we didn't, like I said, I think of, like I literally just said, motherfucker, I think of moves and I think, why is this move a blunder? And like I said, this is a blunder. This motherfucker. Yeah, obviously just take. Like I said, you don't want to trade down when you're already down material. You're trading into nothing. You're trading down a piece. So rook a to f1 happened, and then what was the time used? Oh my god. Look at the time. 4:26 to 2:55. Holy shit. Almost 2 minutes used to play this. Disconnection. No. This game is still going. But queen b6. And obviously white is winning again. How could they not be winning? Notably here, I think maybe this is possibly still a pain in the balls. If you, I don't know. You don't want to lose immediately. You could also do this and then they take here. It's a funny move. If you have both rooks here, sure. Yeah, but now this position is quite shit. I think this is also a tactical position because maybe after you take the rook and black gets like, okay, now I'm playing this and you're getting back ranked. You could play knight c1, and after they take, you could blunder your queen, which is probably pretty nice, but actually you have checkmate. So this is a really funny tactical position, right? So if you take the rook and then black goes, no, you're getting checkmated. You go, nah, move the knight back, and then you have checkmate, which is really cool. So there's a tactic there. And so what does white play? What do you guys think? What would you play as white here? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? What would you guys play? Wow, what a game. This is certainly a game of all time. You think white will play queen d8 check? You're 100% correct. Oh, you're getting mated. Boop, boop. Oh no, the queen. Queen takes. Yeah, so this is not ideal, right? This is not ideal. Yeah, okay, so you get rook a8. Who fucking cares, right? Like, no one cares. Bro. No, queen takes a8. Not even necessary. Oh my god. All right, who cares though? Obviously, black is completely winning here now. I mean, this game is up and down and all around like that. But no need to take the rook. But fuck it, right? Okay, another move which is interesting idea is maybe you have the rook check here, and when the rook takes, then so rook check here, rook takes, and then you take, but whatever, right? Okay. Yeah. So of course black is still winning here. Both rooks. White is cooked here. There's no lift, by the way. Check is plus is check. Yeah. Okay. So now, oof. King g7. Why off? What could black have played? Yeah, black probably plays. Black probably keeps the initiative here with something like rook f8, threatening the rook and threatening back rank. So if they take, king takes, and then we have the rook off the board, and it's a very clear game. They probably should have just played rook f8. Always play rook f8. Yeah. But king g7, and I guess this is less clear. Okay, so white makes lift. Duh. I mean, don't want to get back ranked. Now, notably, white could have just played rook a1. That was probably wiser. I mean, the rook doesn't belong on the 8th rank. There's literally, okay, there's literally nothing on the 8th rank. This rook is terrible on the 8th rank. Genuinely, there's nothing going on here. Put the rook on the 1st rank, defend back rank, totally fine. No need to make lift. G3 is also very bad because any lift here is bad, right? Because obviously the rooks can come down to the 2nd rank and then cause you chaos. Okay. But I digress. G3 and then rock B1, of course. King G2. Okay, I mean, I get this move, but why? Yeah, rook up to b7. I would just say a lot of moves are made for the reason of I think this is good, but they should be doing something else instead that's a better idea. Right? Yeah, for example, literally just rook b2. Like I said, the 2nd rank has huge problems, right? I think in black's mind, they're just like, okay, I should connect my rooks because I should put them on the same file because someone told me to. I don't know. Do they have a counter to this? Knight f4 or something? Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't think knight f4 does anything good. Maybe it does. I don't know. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah, knight f4. Yeah, rook b2, knight f4. Probably just g5. Knight e6 check as dead lost. Knight e6 check, king h6, and I mean, it's just not good. Okay, so rook f to b7. I would probably always give the advantage here to white, practically, even though that this is a draw. It's very hard for white to play this. Very hard for white to play this. Okay, knight f4. Hack the pawn. Fence. Run to b3, attacking the pawn. All right. Yeah, so now this is funny because you guys see it? Maybe you guys don't see it. Who sees it? Knight takes d5? No, never play knight takes d5. There's a better move. Yeah, check fork. Knight e6 check. What was the best move here? I'm actually kind of serious. King f6 is a plunder, but notably, here's the thing. I think even with the knife fork, the rook could just go here, and then I don't know. Maybe there's a trade. Oh, maybe there's not, because then the rook can go here with check. But king f6 can put. Oh my god, because the pin. Because the pin. Oh no, the pin. Oh, does he see the pin? No pin. Oh my god, the pin doesn't even matter. I take it back. Oh wait. Damn, there's nothing that. Wait, nah, this is crazy. Knight takes? White's completely winning. See, I'm like, there's this, but who cares? Who cares? You guys see it? Who cares? Rook takes, knight check. Yeah, well, I figured it out. You're attracting it. Motherfucker thinks I'm an idiot. All right. Yeah, so that's the thing. That's hard to see. That's definitely hard to see. Paste his message back now. That's hard to see. That's hard to see, right? Yeah. So instead, rook b8, and of course white is still winning. Same shit, different toilet. No, cast the elo. Rook takes, knight here. Oh, they find it. Very nice. Okay. Okay, great, fantastic. Notably, if you put the king on h6, totally fine. That sucks and it's brutal. Okay, king e6, knight takes, of course, and basically lights out, right? Does anything crazy happen here? Okay, just move the knight around. Here, I would personally probably just play king e2, king goes here, king here, and then just send my opponent into a depression arc. Okay, because white finds these moves, but was playing poorly at the beginning. It might be he's good with knights. Yeah. Okay, so like that's a shit move. Knight d3 check is terrible. Never play knight d3 check. But it's fine. Who really gives a shit, right? There's literally like, I'm not even joking. Like it's impossible here for black to win. Like it's impossible, right? King takes and you take with check. This is like basically impossible, right? Oh, sack the knight. I like it. I mean, completely unnecessary, but fuck it. Fuck it, who cares? All right. Sometimes I do that for the memes, but okay, great. Takes. What's about to happen? Is this like a normal ass game? It could be. Pushing the pawn. Oh no. Is some crazy shit about to happen, or is this just certainly not? Oh, they okay, got it. Black resigns. I was like, did they lose on time? There's increment, by the way. So yeah. Okay. very interesting game. That was something. Okay. So this is Lee Chess Elo. I'm going to be setting up my own guest Elo site, so I'll be doing chess.com games. This is Lee Chess Elo, but I'll basically, hey Jason, I'll give you guys a conversion, right? So like Lee Chess 1000 is chess.com like 200, 300, maybe something like that. I'm not even joking. So we'll do Lee Chess Elo. We should probably start at 500 to 1000. Lee Chess 500 is like literally the lowest. 1000 to 1500. 1500 is still really, really low on Lee Chess. Lee Chess Elo is 1500 to 2000. 2000 plus. And then once you guys guess, I'll give you exact estimates. But how much is 2300 Lee Chess? After the 2000s, after like 2200, it's the same exact thing as chess.com. After like 2200, 2300, it gets the exact same. Besides for Bullet, I think. I think Bullet is the one Elo, I think, on Lee Chess that's inflated by a lot. Okay, 1000 to 1500. Okay, so 1000 to 1500, and then, okay. So we're kind of torn. All right, but now I'm gonna give you the 4 exact estimates in front of me, or exact Elo ranges, or exact Elos. All right, here we go. You say 1400. Well, I'll tell you what, it's in there. I mean, just like, come on, dude. All right. I really think it's 1400 too. I mean, come on. It's gotta be, right? There are so many mistakes. How is that high deal? It's not. 1400 on Lee Chess is pretty low. Let me tell you, Lee Chess rating conversion. Lucy. Rating conversion. Let's see. This is an exact estimate. Okay, so chess.com Blitz 1200 is what? This is rapid. So like 800 chess.com Blitz is equivalent to like 1400 Lee Chess. I don't know the Elo. I'm not tricking you. What are we talking about? I don't know the Elo, bro. How could I be tricking? I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's probably not 1-to-1, but it's like maybe closer to 1000, I think. Maybe. I think it's 1400, but I could also see possibly it being 1900. Sweet, 1400. 1400, let's go. Let's go. No, what did I just replace? I put Prith. Whoops. Gaming, you fucking locked in, bro. Okay, let's do the next game. All right, here. Ooh. Oh. All right. Ooh, okay. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, D4. Okay. Accepted. Bishop C4, knight F6, paddles. Okay, so we have castling, move 5. So that's pretty good. Scotch Gambit. Castling, move 5. You've never seen such trickery. Okay. Knife takes E4. Of course, rook E1. Okay, here I don't know the best move, but black's up 2 pawns, but black has a huge initiative. A great lead in development. Not a great lead, but a slight lead in development. They're already castled. So that's why the eval is probably 0-0. A bunch of trickery and whatnot. Yeah, okay, so d5 is breast move. That's pretty obvious. I didn't even think about that. d5 hit the bishop, defend the knight. But instead f5, this already feels like maybe a mistake instead of an inaccuracy. d5 makes more sense, I think. Right? I don't know this line at all, but yeah, d5 makes more sense for sure. Never play f6, so instead play f5. All right, game is game, I guess. Aha. Okay. So in my mind, I'm thinking that maybe we could PP or something and put like the knife here or something, but maybe that's not ideal. Instead, we see bishop f4, and now the advantage is completely to black. The question is why? There's probably some sort of trickery and tactics. Okay, so what can black do here? Let's see. Yeah, I think d5 is probably just too fucking annoying, right? Because I think the idea is that white is still down 2 pawns, and even if you lose one, this is probably just annoying, right? Take space, maybe queenside castle, but I would say probably queenside castle. Maybe kingside too, because d5 maybe allows regular castling too. Take the bishop out of here. Aha, I didn't even see this next move. Aha, this move is ass. Bishop c5, trash move. Okay, so that says a lot about this elo, because when you're playing a move like bishop c5, the idea is to over defend your pawn. And a lot of these times in these gambits, you don't want to do that, because there's no need. The pawn is shit anyways. It's already a weakness. And yeah, d5 is of course way better. Take space, hit the bishop. I wouldn't even say play bishop c5 after, but whatever. Okay. I don't think this move is, I mean, it's not ideal, right? This is not great. Developing the knife. Yeah, this is going up and down all around. Trying to think. Yeah. Just d5 again, but what are we playing? Maybe instead we could play... Oof. There's a couple different moves maybe, but... Maybe bishop d3 or something. I don't know. What is the best move here? What do you guys think? Maybe bishop d3 so this can come with a tempi, hit the knight, and then do this or something? I don't know. But maybe blunder the knight? That's pretty good too. Knight takes e4. Does that work? Knight takes e4? No blunders. I mean, there's 2 attackers. I mean, does that work? I don't know. Who knows? Okay. Wait, no. Sorry, it's white's move. Wait, yeah, it is white's move. Wait. I'm joking. Is it not a blunder? Okay, whatever. Why isn't it a blunder? How does it work? Knight takes and then... I don't know how this works. I don't think it's the biggest deal. Whatever, it's move 8. Let's not get caught up on this. Knight b to d2. Fine. Oh no! Oh, you know what's crazy about this next move? King f8. What the fuck? You couldn't even castle here. No, but this is nuts because you can't even castle here. It's not even a mouse slip. It's impossible. That's not even possible. That's not even possible. Yeah, I mean, dude, just play d5. Oh man, why not d5? Because they didn't see d5. That's why. d5 shut down the diagonal of the bishop castle. Oh fuck, no! Now they're like, get the king out of the center of the board in the worst way possible. Yeah, okay. Knight takes, pawn takes. This is just a disaster. Okay. Yes, fine. Black has like sort of like a mega-ish center, but these pieces, dude, look at the bishop. Bishop bad, knight's doing basically nothing. Dude, potential queen hoppage, take here. It's looking grim. All right, yeah, knight g5. Foot on the gas, here we go. Knight g5. Okay, the question is, how does black defend? So another thing is they attack immediately, which is great. Okay, queen f6. Yeah, I think white is completely cooking here, obviously. Now we claim back the pawn. Rook takes e4. I'm trying to think, would I do anything else? Maybe I would play knight's move backwards, hit the bishop, and when you take maybe this, I don't know. But okay, rook takes e4, probably fine. You know what's crazy? I think white is so cooking that they could probably even sack here and just, you know, I think white is dominating here. You know. Oh wait, no, that's not even covered anymore. I take it back. It's not even a sack. Yeah, the queen moved. d5 is not even possible anymore. This is so bad. This is so unbelievably bad. What's up, another? Crazy. All right. h6. Bro's grasping at straws here. Yeah, d6 might be better, but yeah, h6 is just like, get out of my position, but it does. Knight f3. Okay, so knight f3 is apparently a mistake. You know what you have here? Do you guys see it? Oh, I see it. Yeah. So funny. Do you guys see the tactic? This is so troll. You guys see the tactic? Queen h5. Utilize the pin. No. Queen h5. You take, I'm taking your rook with check. Yeah, that's another king. You're terrible. Holy shit. Yeah, instead knight f3. How long did we take to play knight f3? It instantaneously. Zero thought. Knight f3. Zero thought. Not a single second. Borderline pre-move knight f3. Fine. Okay. Okay. So now we're giving black minuscule counterplay. Minuscule. Notably fine. We're pushing our kingside pawns. Okay. But white is obviously still cooking. Bishop g3. I feel like you're maybe running into this and this, putting the bishop on g3. Bishop is pretty shit on g3, possibly. Also, I think this could have just been a 3 pawn, right? Maybe just take the pawn. Take the pawn or something. Maybe not take the pawn. I don't know. Maybe taking the pawn is too ballsy because... Yeah, but taking the pawn, maybe you could prepare this and put the bishop back. Maybe a better idea, push the bishop here? Who knows? Right? Yeah, bishop d2. Okay. Bishop g3 instead. And now we're running into being possibly attacked with the tempi, which is never good. Yeah, he's letting him get counterplay. That's right. Oh, okay. But maybe... Yeah, I'm trying to understand this. So h5, huge blunder. I initially thought this was okay. But I guess not. What can white logically do here? Is there a tactic here? Knight d5? Can white just immediately win here? I'm wondering if white can just ignore this. Like, can white just completely ignore this and just play like queen e2 or something? Queen e2 threatening this? I think you could even ignore this, right? Maybe even the fact that h4? H4 is trash. No, I'm sorry. H4 is really good. Oh my God. H4 is diabolical. H4. You just play H4 and it's over. H4, I think, first of all, if pawn takes, the bishop is defended. So H4 Yeah, okay. Literally h4. I think also another move is even queen e2. Queen e2, if they push, you have probably this. That's pretty good. Not that, but with the rook. Yeah, so h4, really solid. Do they take? They do take. Yeah, okay. Yeah, literally, and then bishop takes. Yeah. And even though White's king is like vulnerable, I mean, White's pieces are ready to play. You know, I mean, look at this. Look at Black's bishop. Look at Black's rook. Look at Black's bishop. Both of Black's bishop are trash. Both of these bishops suck. Oh, okay. The game's not gonna end here, y'all. Okay. How to send game? I'm not doing send games yet. I'm gonna set that up though, because I'm making my own guess the Elo site. So I'm gonna set that up in the bishop. In the bishop? Rogo suck? What? You think these are these bishops are good bishops? Hold on. You think these bishops are good bishops? Bro's about to be like, no fucking way. You think these bishops are good? Moving on. Okay, queen f5, unhanging the queen. Probably temporarily, but who knows? Okay, bishop d3, beautiful move. Defend the rook, set up a discovery for winning the queen. Fantastico. Nope, 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 there. Great. All right, now we see knight b4. Why is this a mistake? Oh, I don't know. Listen, Black is so unbelievably cooked here that... I mean, okay, obviously rook e8 check, king takes, of course. Loses bishop. I think it loses the queen. Okay. All right. At this point, Black seems to be like, fuck it, rook f8. Now, do they see the fact that the rook's hanging? Doubt it. There probably is also a beautiful check. Of course, there's checkmate. Look at the bishops. Everything's ready to swing into action. Of course, it's just mate. Not made into. They could probably delay it by, I don't know, a good amount of moves, but definitely not made into. They could also run, but there's definitely mate here. Of course, there's mate. Instead, oh, what the hell? What the fuck? Okay, bishop h3. Okay, it's a blunder, but it's a blunder because we missed checkmate. Terrible blunder. No, it's not. Okay, now we see d6. Of course, there's mate again. How's it a blunder? Because we missed checkmate. Dumb. D6. Ballsy move, of course. But if you don't see checkmate, who cares? A3! No fucking way! A3 is so shit. This isn't like... But it's funny though, because we see blunder and it's not like there's a tactic for Black to win the game. It's just a blunder. This A3 is so random. It's so funny. How long did it take to play A3? Instantaneously. Wait, no? 15 seconds. It's funny because White has this extremely tactical position and they're playing like very, very scared chess. Okay, A3, knight D5. Knight takes D4. Fantastic, fine, whatever. Bishop takes. Definitely try to keep your pieces, but you're so fucked, who cares? Bishop takes, pawn takes. Oh, the structure is ruined, I'm winning. Probably not. Okay, bishop takes, queen takes, keep trading pieces. Not a good idea. Maybe he's looking for stalemate ideas. Okay. Rook f4, no, your knight. Queen takes knight. Oh, okay. I guess he wanted to win the bishop. Yeah, this is not ideal for White, for Black. Okay. Queen takes b7. Again, Probably just mate by bringing in the rook, bring the pieces into the attack, and it's a pretty swift mate, pretty logical. But again, this is completely fine. Love this move. Attack the rook. If you don't see mate, don't go for it. Rook d8, of course. Okay, this move is completely unnecessary. G8 to skewer. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that. But this move is still totally fine. It's like when you're winning this much, easy peasy. Rook d8, and this move is, like I said, white is winning so much, but they're playing these moves that are so kind of like redundant. Totally fine move though, like protecting the pawn. Maybe that's not redundant, but it's not, maybe not the best. Maybe you have an idea to play like queen here instead and a little more active, but who cares? Okay, king h2, rook d7. And again, the mate is pretty eminent. You can blend your queen here if you want to for fun, because checks are always good. But instead, we have simple chess, bringing in the rook to the equation, bringing the army. Rook e1 check. Let's see. Maybe we can find mate in 8. Let's find mate in 8. Couldn't be impossible. Notably, you have a funny idea of doing this first. I don't think that is mate, but maybe rook e1 check. King goes here. Probably like check here. Let's not find mate in 8. There's no point of this. I'm getting sidetracked. It could be wrong. Doesn't matter. Queen b8 check. And again, these are mistakes because they're not finding checkmate. So these aren't really mistakes. King e7. Again, we're just inviting rook e1 check. And these are blunders just because we're not finding mate. King e6. Walking further up the board. Now, this is also extremely telling. And this is the reason why, like, I know this is a super low elo game. Is like anyone like above like 700 elo is playing rook e1 here. Yeah, like anyone ever is playing this. You know what I mean? Like they're moving their queen around a bunch and they're forgetting the fact that they also have a rook, right? This rook has not moved for the entire game. It's moved 29, by the way. Holy shit. King d5. Okay, there probably was a forking procedure there. You could definitely win a rook here. Definitely. Okay, queen f3 check. Oh my god, this is insane. He just keeps moving the queen. He just keeps doing it. Finally. Move 33. Move 33. Nah, that's insane. Whatever. Okay, king c4 probably is just a very simple mate in 3. Just totally cut off the king. Where is the mate in 3? It's probably so simple. Maybe it's something like this. If a king goes down, I don't know. I don't want to find mate right now. I'm too lazy. Okay, b3 check. I wasn't thinking it was b3 check, but fuck we ball. King b5, a4. King goes there. Of course, we're just mating. Hey, trading rooks. Okay, wait. Oh, are we finding mate? Oh, they got him all the way over here. Yeah, bro, always comes back. What do you mean? Yeah, this was some shit. This was certainly some shit. This one is so fucking funny. I am not giving you guys ranges because it could genuinely be any of these. Because Lichess Elo is so insanely skewed. Look at this. It could actually be any of these. I have no idea. But I think I do know what it is, but it could be one of these 4. I have a pretty good gauge here, I think. Yeah, I think it's 500 or 800. I'm a bathroom gambit. Yeah, one of those two. Get to it. Could be GM. What a great message to walk back to. All right. Oh my God, 867. No way. Okay, so this game was so fucking bad. I don't think 500. I think probably 800. I hope. 867. 867. Oh, can I show this? Yes. Let's go. I know my shit, Elo. Oh my God, that's so bad. Okay, all right, next game. 6-7 wins again. Yeah, the queen moves were crazy. Oh, okay, we're in for a treat. Oh, okay. Knight F3, C5. Wait, what? Oh. Here we go. G3. E5, bishop D2, bishop G2, King's Indian attack. Can I flip the board? Yes. All right, here we go. All right. Now, knight C6, cattle. I guess cattle is maybe wrong. I think King's Indian attack. I don't play the King's Indian attack. Maybe we're playing like D3 here or something. I don't fucking know. If we're flipping it, maybe D3 is the way, or I guess, right? Cattle, whatever. Can I flip the board again? I can flip the board infinitely. Knight F6. B3. Kind of a fine decision. It's not the most ideal. Now, the thing about the King's Indian attack and defense is that Stockfish prefers the sides that don't have fianchettoed bishops, because obviously black is going to be taking the center. So I think for now, take the eval. Just don't really look at the eval. It's completely unnecessary for now. Granted, should you be playing B3 here? Sure, you don't have to. I'd get B3. There's no pawn on E5, so maybe B3 is fine to fianchetto the other bishop, so whatever. Okay, B3, E5. Aha, C4. The fuck is C4? Is this the cattle? I thought this is the King's Indian attack. Who knows? Whatever. C4. I know that's a fucking weird move. That's a weird one. Oh, we're doing random games. I'll be doing viewer games at a different point when I set up my website. Yeah, C4 is not ideal. Yeah, definitely not ideal. Okay, so yeah, D4, of course. Center essentially goes unchallenged, and you have to really know what you're doing to play here as white, or you're gonna get cooked. Unless your opponent doesn't know how to play either. Okay, so bishop B2. This bishop is completely fucking ass, staring at nothing. E4, completely charging forward. Yeah, white's position is now incredibly hard to play. Notably, C5-2 defends this pawn, so it's like, again, you really do need to know. Black is playing very solid. Yeah, it's playing great. They're doing all the right things. Yeah, 91, like typical. I think typical idea for like King's Indian attack and defense. 91, sure. Is there a better move? Maybe. Could you put your knight on H4? Possibly. G4, I wouldn't. But I don't know. I think knight H4 maybe runs into this shit, but what are you gonna do? I digress. Yeah, maybe knight G5, maybe. Because knight G5, you could maybe go back to H4. I don't know, bro. It's hard to say. Yeah, knight H4, G5. That's right. I said maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so they needed to essentially stop these advances sooner. They didn't stop these advances soon enough, and now their position, it's no longer what Stockfish says. It's actually like this position is completely trash for white. It's just super uncomfortable. So yeah, now bishop E7. Bishop E7 is I think completely fine. Maybe putting it here is probably better. more active diagonal, but then again, there's also a pawn here. So maybe you also develop this bishop instead, but I guess black wants to castle. Nothing wrong with this move. It's fine. Okay. Oh, e3. Yeah, so game glitching? Are we glitching? What's glitching? No? Okay. E3 and okay. This is a moment. D3. 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 No need to play D3. Pawn's fine. Pawn's defended by the pawn, right? But fuck it. And all of a sudden, the elo goes crashing differently. Obviously, these pawns are now both super far advanced. This bishop is now a monster bishop. For the rest of the game, this bishop is probably one of the best pieces on the board. That's a fact. This pawn is now a target. Can you target it very well? Maybe. Actually, yeah, you can target it easily. Now knight c3 is an option. Notably, the bishop's not here to pin. So it's hard to say. But this position is completely shit for black now. Whereas a move before, black was completely winning. And they kind of got a tunnel vision in a way and pushed the pawn. Now, this says a lot. D3 is definitely a very, very big mistake. How long did it take to play? 9 seconds. They thought for 9 seconds and played D3. Okay. Yeah, just huge problems just because when you push your pawns too far and they can't also be defended by other pawns, huge problem. When you play D3, you can't push C4 here. If you could push C4, there's no pawn here. Maybe. Knight C3 is coming. The bishop's active. Terrible move. Trash move. But it is what it is. So far, maybe the worst moves that black made was bishop E7 and then D3. D3 is very bad, but it happens. Hey, Evie, what's up? Now we see knight C3, bishop F5, passively defending, but really, what else are you gonna do here? Sometimes you have to give up concessions. Yeah, okay. Now we see, I don't like this move at all. Knight D5, I think we just take and take. Maybe this is a temporary fuck up. Yeah, I remember you. Yo, what's up, King? Oh, okay. So look at this. We actually see castles here. Bad move. I mean, I get it because maybe they want like this, and then trade bishops, but also white doesn't have to take. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should. Probably shouldn't though. Definitely shouldn't, because yeah, now bishop takes, and if you can get this bishop, you can trade your worst piece for the best piece. This is crazy. No, this is crazy. Okay, guys, this is nuts. Okay, guess the move here. Try to guess the move. Nah, this is wild. This is wild. Okay, guess the move. Oh my God. Who can guess the move? There's only 300 squares on a board. Oh my God. No king h1. That's crazy. Board is flipped, but annotations aren't. What? Wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 1, 2, 3. Are the colors wrong? Wait, what do you mean? They're not? Bro, what? Are the colors must be wrong, right? Are the colors wrong? I think the color might be wrong, right? No, dark square, light square. What are we about? Bottom right is right. Right. What is bro talking about? I never, ever, ever. Bishop H1. What the fuck? Annotations. What? The annotations are correct. What are we yapping about? This is fucking bullshit. Oh my god, move. Annotations. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah. Bro brought out the government terms. Thinking of move classification. Sure, annotation. Okay, they're over here. I don't know why it's over here. Who fucking cares? I can't move it. It's whatever. It's just there for some reason. Yeah, so Bishop H1. I don't even know why you would play that. Bishop H1 is so fucking bad because also this like allows, I'm not saying to play this, Bishop H3, then you could probably, obviously we're taking the bishop, right? Okay, Rook B1, Bishop F6, of course. It could be a mouse slip, that is correct. No, this is just guesstheelo.com. But I'm making my own site, so I can do this on my fucking own, because there's a lot of glitches here. My site is very glitchy right now, though. Okay, Knight G2, Bishop G5, okay. Bishop G5. Bishop G5! Oh, why are we moving the bishop? That's so funny. Fuck it, whatever. Bishop G5, Knight F4. Okay, takes. Maybe bro like predicted that he was gonna go here and was like, rah, I'm gonna ruin your structure. Oh, that's so ballsy. Oh. Yeah. All right, Queen F6. Oh, Zoger. Oh, gaming, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you here? I thought he was here. Oh, F3, never play F3. Oh, never play F3. Oh. EF, queen takes. You look at this pawn, see? Problems. There's worse problems than the pawn, I'm just saying. Okay, queen G6, are we queen trading? No. Yeah, this is some shit. Okay, so rook A to D8, fine. Rook F2. Yeah, this is just clean up, everybody, do your things. This game was wild. Okay, it's not over yet. Actually, how long does this go? 46 moves. All right. Okay, E4 first. Always play E4. Bishop G4. So I was like, wait, white's up a piece? So that didn't flip. Okay, that's a problem. We'll look at this from black's POV now because black's completely winning. Okay, yeah, so E4, Bishop G4, whatever, Queen G3. Okay, Rook F to D8. I don't like this move just because why are we putting our rook on the D file right now? And feels random. Not a bad move. It's pretty bad. A3, Bishop H5, trying to trade queens. Fair. Whatever. Oh, queen trade. Okay, queen trade. B4, DB, AB, knife D4. Oh, the knight's gonna be hot. Are we about to win a rook or something? You know what you could do if you want to like psychologically like manipulate your opponent? You put both your rooks over here and you pray they do this. Pro tip. Oh, Bishop F1, who cares? Oh, Knight C2. Oh, okay. Yeah, who fucking cares? Black is winning so hard it doesn't matter. Who cares? Rook b3, bishop takes. Incredible. Yeah, this should just be, 90. Wow! 93! Oh, what a move! What a savage! Oh my god! Oh, dude, move of the game! Move of the game! Bing, bing, take, I'm promoting. Oh, move of the game. Oh my god. Don't even take. How long did you take? 10 seconds to not take. Oof. Okay. Yeah, knight takes bishop, fine. Maybe taking the pawn was better, who cares? All right, bing, bing, g6. Like a g6, king takes, bishop takes. Hey, whatever. Yeah, they can play f5, but your bishop's fine. Okay, f5, bishop h5, rook h2. Like I said, bishop's totally fine. If they pin, you always have h5. All right, rook h4, take the pawn. c5, seems like they're grasping at straws. Makes sense. Bishop g6, keep it all solid. It's fine. I mean, no need to play bishop g6, but fuck it, who cares? Rook c3, rook c8, b5, a6. Yeah, just clean up. Okay, c6. Yeah, just take. Rook here. Bing, bop, 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 bop. Black wins on time. Okay. I'll do one more, then back to puzzles. Yeah, this one was something. This is hard to say. I do think the mouse slip was there. This one's hard to say. Okay, let's put some ranges. 500 to 1,000. 1,000 to 1,500. Oh, damn, we're pretty split here. Okay. 40, 30, 20, 10. Oh, what a pull. I've never had that. No. Oh, despair. Okay. No. All right, exact elo that I see on my screen. 833, 1346, 1941, 2145. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm tossed between two elos. I'm actually tossed between all three elos. Here's the thing. 1346 on Lichess is fucking shit. But the thing about being 1300 on Lichess is when you're 1300 on Lichess, you think you're much better than you are because your Lichess elo is higher than your chess.com elo. So you play a little differently on Lichess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's real because I used to do that. And trust me, a lot of 1300s on Lichess will talk shit to you. I definitely think it could be 1346. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if it's 833. If it's 833, I'm going to lose my shit. Okay. Oh my God. I don't think it's 833. There's no way. Like, there was a lot of fines. There was an unbelievable move. Now, is this Black's elo? It has to be Black's elo. I'm going to give Black credit. Black's not 833. How did Black play in the opening? They played, like, fine, and then they blundered with... This is the blunder that... I get this blunder, too. This is tunnel vision, but this is also, like, a lack of understanding to, like, such a degree that's, like, crazy. It's not 833. I know that. I don't think it's 1346 though, but it could be. It really could be just because. How long did this take? 9 seconds, right? I mean, look at how long these moves took. Average. Okay. Damn. 1346 versus 1941. 1941s on Lichess are not very good. What's the conversion? Like when I play 2100s on Lichess, there is a massive fucking difference than like 1900s on Lichess. Okay, let me see the conversion here. Okay, so 1350chess.com is what Lichess Rapid. 1850. Okay, 1450 Blitz is like 1900 Lichess Rapid. Was this game of the caliber of like a 1400 player on chess.com? Yes and no, but I also, here's the thing, is that, man, this move is so fucking bad too. And then this is, I think a mouse slip. Okay, I'm gonna say 1941. I don't know. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to say 1941. I know for a fact it's 1346. No, I knew it. I fucking knew it too. I was like, no. Of course it's 1340. Damn, for a 1346 Lichess, that's an insanely good game. That's crazy. Oh man. What was the ELO difference? Was it the exact same? They were both 1300s. What the fuck? Oh, I knew it too. Fuck. Should this be our last game? I don't want to look at this game. No, I'm gonna guess. Oh, I got it right. Okay. Here we go. E4, E5, big ball is 5, knife F6. F3. Oh no. Oh, F3. Move 3, F3. Oh, move 3, F3. Okay, bishop C5, knife E2, knife C6. What a game! Oh, G3! What the fuck is G3? No! Oh, they played F3, G3. What is happening? Bro is playing Snake right now. Oh, he's playing Snake. Oh, dude. What a mess. Okay, A6. Does he take? Oh! Yeah, just take it at this point. Now you're asking for it. Now you're asking to get pummeled. Yeah, you're just take. Whatever. Maybe go to C4. Maybe, possibly. Whatever. Okay, bishop A4, B5, bishop B3. Typical A5. No, this bishop is not trapped. It has one square that it could go to. It's not ideal, but it could go there. Now, does he play any prophylactic? F4! What the fuck? Nah, this game's nuts. F4! Oh my god. What's really fucking me up is black is playing well. White is just, I don't know. A4. Boom, beautiful move. Basha Pure takes. Pawn takes. I mean, come on now. This is basically... Okay, this is a choice. Now... I think the move... Knight d4, I think, is just so good. Because with knight d4, after knight takes, pawn takes, this pawn is so fucking annoying. You're getting ready to castle, and you're ready to bust this king. Pause. Now, knight d4 is fine. It's just not great / good, because probably just push, get it out of there. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Oh my God, that's not the way. Oh, that's not what I meant. Maybe just a3. Oh, God damn. Oh, dude. Oh, God damn. Yeah, dude, I am fucking cooking if... Raggy. Okay, I understand this move, but fuck. Okay, of course. Black still has an advantage here. Like this position is so good for black, like so good for black. But maybe there's a problem here of knight here, and then you no longer have this. Okay. Oh no! Oh shit! I didn't even see that they played that on the side. Oh, bro, that's lights out. Yeah, here I think you have a choice. You probably hop the queen first, and then you do this. You could do this first. Who fucking cares? Either or totally wins. And notably, if they do this, knight blocks, castle, it's over, right? Over, it's done with. Also, you can throw in this intermezzo. This game is actually fucking my mind. Just out of nowhere, just BC. Like, again, this is a blunder just because, like, they're missing mate. Like, Lichess, it's like, okay, you're blundering because you're missing mate, but, like, at the same time, BC, what the fuck is this move? It's like, oh, my pawn's hanging. Oh, god damn. If you're in this position, you just fucking, you go for the checks, you castle, you win the game, like, immediately. Don't even worry about your pawn, but fuck it, I get it. All right, no way. Oh, and it's so funny here because you can still do this, you can still do this, but you know what you really can do? And it's so good here too. You guys know what you can do? It's so good. And parson. Bishop d6. Bishop d6. All right, whatever, dude. What are you gonna do? All right, a3, kicking the knight away. Check. Nope. Oh, what a good square for the knight. This is such a good square, bro. This is like, oh, what a square. What a fucking square. Oh, dude, aneurysm time. All right, take the pawns, I guess. Fuck it, it's fine. Oh. Just check with the queen. Check with the queen. It's so winning. It's ultra winning. All right, it's fine. It doesn't even develop. Oh, dude, no. Okay, queen h4 check. Beautiful. He finds it. King f1 castle. Beautiful. Hooray. Rook g1. I mean, it's so impossible to get mated here. It is so impossible to get mated. Like, no joke. It's impossible. It's borderline impossible for black to get mated. Okay, queen takes h2. Rook g4. Rook g4 is so bad too. Oh no. All right, whatever. Rook g4, fuck it. Bro's like, Rook g4, gotta defend my pawn. Love it. Maybe you play like checkers and hop through the bishop or something and then have a discovered attack. That'd be nice. Okay. Bro pushes the other pawn. Whatever. It's fine. Pushes the other pawn. Maybe we're setting up this. Bishop's about to go sniping, but okay. Queen d2, always offer a queen trade when you're completely lost. Remember that. But also, there is queen h3 check. It doesn't win the rook, but rooks move backwards. Also, the queen can defend there. So it doesn't win the rook, but it's great. No need to queen trade. Never mind. Now we have CD's nuts. Pawn takes. Bishop b7. Monstrous bishop. Best piece in the game right now. Bishop d. Oh no, bishop d2. Oh, okay. Bishop takes rook. King takes rook f to e8, knife c3. I wonder if this. Nah, no, there's no way. Okay, rook a to b8, knight takes e4. Of course, clean it up, clean it up. Rook e2, win the bishop. Beautiful, take it. Rook e1. No, they play rook b2. I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. Also, the bishop's there. All right. Bishop takes a3. Knight c5. Take the knight. Boom. Bang. h6. Luft. Incredible. Beautiful. h6. Rook e7. Oh, no. Rook b1 is coming, and you're sad. Okay. Rook b1 check. Rook e1. Here, I believe that... Okay, the pawn's here, too. You have ideas of maybe even playing rook b2 here. Rook b2 pushing your pawn, but taking is totally the best move, actually. I didn't even think of that. Maybe you push now? Yeah, you push now. Mate's inevitable here. Yeah, white just plays a bunch of terrible waiting moves, and I don't know, they push, you take, who cares? Okay, king f1, c2, king e1, checkmate. Yeah, this game was very bad. This was maybe the worst game we've seen so far. All right. I already think I know what it is. And I hope... Oh, I almost just put the ELO. Oops. I don't know the exact one, but I know the ranges. Or I know the estimates or whatever. Okay. Let's just put 3, yeah? If it's higher than 1500... I mean, no. Oh, dude. Yeah, I think, I mean, okay. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna agree on this. But, got a spider on my desk. 554, 1121, 1536. Oh, God, I don't know. Come on, it can't be 2000. There's no way. I refuse to even put that there. I should have. Is it 2000? I hope not. I think it's 554. I really think it is, but it could be 1121 too. It also could be 1121. Oh, I hope it's not. Oh, I hope it's not. Yes! Oh my God, let's go! No, 554. Oh, we won. Oh, I'm the best player alive. Oh, that's so funny. 554. You on live chess? Wow. One guy is now 765 rapid, the other is 771. Fuck me, dude. 2000. Oh my God, games. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes they throw really hard ones in. But like I said, when I do my own site, I'm gonna have a whole different variety and array. Right now I have to use this site. It's kind of unfortunate, but all right, we'll probably get to the puzzles now. Oh, God damn. Okay, I'm gonna do a very quick 2-second stream restart and we'll get to our puzzles. I will be back in 30 seconds. Probably.